Welcome everybody to the Chicago Bears franchise. My name is MrHurriicane and welcome to Week 15. It's the Bears on the road to meet the Denver Broncos with 3 games to go this season. The Bears enter at 6-7 and their playoff hopes shrink by the week as they have not had the season we hoped they would. There's still a chance they can make the playoffs or finish the season strong. We'll see what they can do now in their last 3 games, as everyone now is trying to show that they should be a part of this team's future. It's the 6-7 Bears and the 7-6 Denver Broncos as we get underway in the Mile High City. And there's a touchback from Matt Prater, the former Bronco, who kicked many of those in this stadium. Starting at quarterback for Denver is former Mr. Irrelevant Chad Kelly, who hands off to C.J. Anderson for a couple yards. Kelly has actually played pretty well since being named the starter over Trevor Siemian, but now it's Henderson into the secondary. He finds open space to the 20. There's Callahan to catch him from behind, but not until Anderson races down to the 6-yard line. Pernell McPhee had a chance to make this tackle, but everyone else was blocked. Handoff again, this time to Corey Clement, who's down to the 1-yard line and then stopped by Chicago. One more chance here, 2 receivers in the game. They'll hand it off again. Anderson into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Nice start for C.J. Anderson, and watch this touchdown back. Marshall Christian gets through the double teamed, just to be steamrolled by C.J. Anderson. Not a good look there for the young defensive tackle. So 7-0 Broncos as they're trying to put themselves in playoff positioning. Chicago starts their day, and there is a miss from Mitchell Trubisky, who is definitely playing for his job these last 3 weeks. Here is Trubisky back to throw again, swing outside to Jordan Howard, who turns up the sideline for about 8. Trubisky has never had a completion percentage above 60 in his career. He's still below that now, as his throw underneath will move the chains. That is Harlan Regis, who needs 75 yards to have a 1,000-yard rookie season. Some misdirection now, and to the outside heads Jordan Howard. First down, and he takes a big hit at the end after a run of 12 yards. Howard closing in on 900 yards rushing this year. Now a toss to Tariq Cohen inside the 30, and a good tackle made at the 27. Michael Burton checks in now, and the fullback leads Jordan Howard upfield. He's got the first down to the 17-yard line. This is the balance they lacked all of last week in the loss to the Lions. 1st and 10 now, play action, and wide open for the touchdown. Trubisky finds Cameron Meredith. Very good drive for Chicago, as we see Cameron Meredith easily beat Aqib Talib in coverage. That formula right there is what we expected to see more of this year, and it's been a lot more rare than it really should have been. 7 apiece now as the first quarter rolls on. Here goes Chad Kelly running to his left, and he's sacked. There's Adrian Amos, who continues to make plays all over the defense. Showing blitz on 3rd down. They bring it, but it's picked up. Kelly climbs the pocket for Virgil Green. It's incomplete. Not sure if Peters got a hand on it, but it's 4th down regardless. Chicago quickly taking over again on offense as Trubisky throws for Adam Shaheen, and that is knocked away. Shaheen making his return this week. He's been injured for over a month. On 3rd down now, it's nearly an interception. Trubisky has that broken up by Williams. Denver's 3rd possession now of the first quarter. Chad Kelly in the shotgun. 6 minutes on the clock as he deals to the outside, and that is complete to Emmanuel Sanders, which is another tough matchup for Curry Peters. Kelly back to the air, well protected for Sanders again, this time incomplete. Curry Peters might give up some catches, but he battles. He's resilient. 3rd and 6 for Kelly. Again outside the pocket now with everyone going deep. Instead of running, he throws it downfield off the mark. And they're going to flag Chad Kelly for passing the line of scrimmage. Very big head-scratching play. Chicago takes over with less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter as Von Miller chases Trubisky, and he drops this off to Max Williams. The tight ends this year combined for over 80 catches and 800 yards with no touchdowns, as the 3rd down pass is complete to Adam Shaheen. Very nice to have him back in the lineup. He hopes to finish the year strong. First and 10. Good throw to Cameron Meredith in tight coverage, and that goes for 9. Here's the I formation again. Pitch right, C.J. Ross, and there's plenty of room. A big block from Burton, and C.J. Ross goes the distance. 43 of the easiest yards he will ever run for. Denver got too aggressive here. They were expecting an inside run, something this team does often, and they hit all those gaps. They just missed the outside. Chicago had the perfect play dialed up there, and it's 14-7 now in the first quarter. Here is Virgil Green on the reception now. Chad Kelly, 3 of 6 to start his day. Anderson to his right on third down. Kelly throws for Green again, and he drops it. Marques Starling also there in coverage, and that's a 3-and-out. Chicago has it again. They'll pitch it outside to Tariq Cohen this time. And Denver did not forget about the outside on this play. Gain of a few. Bunch formation here for Chicago. It's 3rd and 4. Good protection. And Trubisky sails to throw for Shaheen, who did get open at the sideline. Another miss by Mitchell Trubisky ends a possession. And back we go to Denver now. And there's some room for Anderson, who puts a move on Eddie Jackson. He is also back in the starting lineup this week. Jackson missed the last few games. From the 45, play action. Kelly gets it away, going deep down the middle. It's deflected and picked off by Eddie Jackson. And he's taken down at the 1-yard line. So a long field ahead, but a nice play by Jackson, who almost botched this. The ball seemed to surprise him at first, but he has the concentration to make the catch. And the Bears take over, but they're in trouble here at their own 1 as Howard does just get out of the end zone. Avoiding the safety here is the top priority as they sneak it ahead, just getting a yard with Trubisky. They're still right next to their goal line, and they hand it to Michael Burton. So despite the interception, they didn't really get to run a drive there at all. So kicking it back to Denver now. Good kick too by Pat O'Donnell. Here is King, and he's met quickly by Callahan. And Denver takes over at their own 47. So really no harm after the interception by Jackson as Starling stuffs C.J. Anderson. From the 46, 3rd and 11. Kelly going back to his left, now throws across his body, and there's Carlos Henderson, well shy of the marker. Another short field, but this one is a little more manageable. It's 1st and 10. Here goes Howard. He finds the lane and gets the Bears out across the 10. Maybe they can actually start to open things up again. 2 tight ends in the game here for Chicago. Roll out off play action. Trubisky to the sideline. And a catch for Meredith. It looked to me like he was out of bounds. Bears hurry up. And there is no challenge from Denver. I am actually shocked by that. As Howard again gets 7. And now he's hurt. Jordan Howard clutching at his left knee. And he'll have to exit the game. C.J. Ross now takes his place, and from the 33, here goes Ross. He gets some room, and that's a gain of 11 on his 2nd carry of the day. Here comes Adam Shaheen in motion. Another play action for Trubisky. Pressure's on. Trubisky gets it away and finds Meredith. I'm not sure how he even made this throw. That's got to be one of the best we've seen this year. Look at the pressure in his face and the throw over all of those defenders. That's a money throw by Trubisky as Adam Shaheen splits out wide. And they open up the middle now. That was nothing more than a distraction as they find Regis at the 12-yard line. It's a fake. Here goes Trubisky, keeping it on the read option. This is a gain of 10 and a 1st down. In the eye, Chicago looks to extend their lead. Ross up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown. 2nd score of the day for C.J. Ross, as the Bears offense is looking actually pretty good in this first half. It's a good day to be a running back named C.J. as the Broncos take over, and here's a throw from Kelly to the sideline, and that is a 1st down. Kelly so far definitely a little erratic in the pocket, but he's made some good throws, including this one to Carlos Henderson, and they're down to the 36. Kelly gives them a chance to make some big plays, that's for sure. Anderson carries again, and there's no room out on the edge as Eddie Jackson defends it perfectly. Third down and 8, and they'll send some pressure, but it's a give inside, and the Bears are ready for it. Anderson stopped. The Bears begin a 2-minute drill, up 11. We'll see if they can add on to their lead. Against the blitz, they'll dump it off now, and Ross gets nothing. Well-defended play there by Denver. The Broncos are using their timeouts, hoping to get the football back. 3rd and 13, time for Trubisky, and a strike across the middle. Good catch, Harlan Regis. First down. Regis has made that play on a number of occasions this season. 2nd down now, and this time the pressure is too much. And Brandon Marshall is the first to sack Trubisky today. They run the clock down to 24 seconds, so if they don't succeed here, there's not much time for Denver. On the deep shot, it's nearly intercepted, intended for Regis. This first half is in the books, and I gotta say, I'm impressed by what the offense was able to do. Mitchell Trubisky made some big throws, and they finally have that balance back. Welcome back to Denver, everybody, as the Bears have showed up to play here on the road in Week 15. They're trying to spoil the Denver Broncos' playoff hopes while maybe salvaging their own. We'll have to see. It's Bear football. Good throw, Trubisky, again working off play action. That has been more of an element today than maybe any other week this season. It's a handoff to C.J. Ross, who is going to continue to play at running back today with Jordan Howard not returning to this game. 3rd down, Trubisky. Look at the protection. He's got the time, and wide open there is Regis. So far, I have to really praise the offensive line for giving Trubisky these opportunities. In the eye again, play fake to Ross. Trubisky rolling right, stops, fires complete, it's Cameron Meredith. He's having a big day today as the Bears get down to the 4. Cam hasn't had the big season like last year, so it's great to see him make some plays. Now it's a toss for Ross. Touchdown number 3. The rookie now has as many rushing touchdowns on the season as Jordan Howard does. It's 28-10. The Bears haven't had a lead like this very often this year. Here's Chad Kelly. He wants those points back, and this throw is broken up. Good job by Curry Peters. He gets tested, and I think he's showing every week that he's ready. 3rd down, Chad Kelly. He sees that rush and gets it away, but that throw is off the mark. That pocket presence is definitely costing him. Chicago takes over, and from under center, here is the give to Ross as he finds some daylight again to the 40. Ross accelerates to midfield and gets bumped out of bounds at the 48 of Denver. Ross at 99 yards on the ground. Here's Trubisky throwing on 3rd down, and Tariq Cohen makes the catch, and this drive keeps going. They like the I formation in Chicago. Handoff, Ross on the counter. Nice job by Regis, and look at the finish to that block. I had no clue he could even do that. From the 25, yet another play action. Trubisky sprints outside. Much better coverage this time, but they gotta stop Trubisky now, and he gets the first down while tight-roping the sideline. Chicago threatening to score even more points. At the 13, Trubisky on target. There's Meredith, as Aqib Talib is not having a good day whatsoever. About 5 minutes to go in this quarter. They'll hand it to Ross, and this time the defensive line makes the play. The Bears will need to kick. They do extend their lead. It's 31-10. And if the Denver Broncos are to stay in this game, it'll take something just like that. That's Rashawn Holland, the rookie, who makes the big catch from Chad Kelly. Now in Bear territory after just one snap. Here's Chad Kelly floating downfield. It is Holland making the catch, and he's off to the races. He just burned our fastest corner. Someone tell me more about Rashawn Holland. These 2 plays were very explosive, and the Broncos now trail by 2 scores again. Meanwhile, the Bear offense is looking outstanding today. They have 31 points already. A lot of success here with the play-action game, and it'll continue now with the wide-open Tariq Cohen making a defender miss. They're already back in Denver territory. That didn't take any time. Chicago back in the eye, they pitch it out to Ross. Good block by Kyle Long. As Ross turns the corner, heads up the sideline. He's taken down at the 9. Chicago having all kinds of success on the ground. On first down, they head to the air, and Trubisky finds Shaheen. It's the first touchdown for Shaheen in his NFL career. I still think there is a lot of potential for the tight ends on this roster, all three of them. And how about this throw, squeezing it between defenders before they can converge on the route by Shaheen? What a perfect play. Chicago leads 38-17. I don't think anyone saw this game coming. Chad Kelly, though, he's going to keep throwing. And they get a play back into Bear territory to Smith. Almost to the fourth quarter now. Denver sets up the screen. Here is C.J. Anderson. Oh, what a move on Callahan. And all the extra yards it allows Anderson to pick up. Down to the 24. Denver now with 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Handoff Anderson. Looking for a block. Spins back inside. Gain of 8. That takes us to the fourth quarter now. It's 3rd and 3 for Chad Kelly. Has time to throw, steps up, fires complete to Demaryius Thomas. And the Denver Broncos just won't stop fighting today. At the 2, handoff, Henderson stuffed, and that is Jarrell Holland. 3rd down and goal. Kelly turns, and there's Curry Peters to make the stop in the backfield. They'll go forward on 4th down. This could be the game right here for Denver. Chad Kelly climbs the pocket, upstairs for Thomas, he makes the catch. Denver gets the touchdown, and it's a 2-score game yet again. We have a pretty good one this week and still a lot of time to play. Another pitch to Ross, and he gets even more room. The first down, and now Miller strips the football and recovers it. Denver trying to swing this game. They need this win, and they're playing like their season is on the line. The hustle of Von Miller, and then the strip and recovery. That's a very special play by a special player. 38-24. If Denver scores here, it gets interesting, as Kelly finds Smith for a couple. Big 3rd down now for Chad Kelly. Broncos need 3. Kelly climbs, misses his mark, and is nearly picked off by Curry Peters. Denver will be content settling for the field goal, but it's a very windy day, and this kick is no good. The wind blew it wide left, and not by much. C.J. Ross must feel a huge sense of relief after that, as Chicago takes over. Regis! No, it goes through his hands. A very rare drop for him. 3rd and 7 now. Chased away from the blitz. Trubisky looking for Meredith, and they can't get on the same page. 3 and out. Denver takes over again, still down 2 touchdowns with 9 minutes to play. Big blitz pickup and a diving catch by Holland. Denver keeps making these sensational plays. At the 41-yard line, Chad Kelly now will run forward. He's got some mobility, and Chad Kelly gets the first down into Bear territory. We're down to 7.5 to go. Kelly first down, again on the move as he finds Henderson. He might look a little awkward in the pocket at times, but he's making good throws. From the 30. Kelly again wants to run, but spied by Starling. He is sacked. Marques Starling racking up the sacks as an off-ball linebacker. 3rd down here for Kelly. Broncos need 4. Kelly behind his target, and now 4th down Broncos. This could be their season right here. 2 deep safeties at the 15 for Chicago. Off play action, Kelly rolls outside, heaves to the end zone, and Holland makes the catch! Touchdown! Rayshawn Holland trying to save the season, and I can't believe what is happening right now in Denver. What a sensational play. We have a game again, and it's 38-31 as Cohen is sandwiched in the backfield. If the Broncos get this stop, they have all the momentum. On 2nd and 13, short throw, Trubisky finds Adam Shaheen for a few. This is one of the game's biggest plays. Empty backfield Trubisky, 3rd and 7. He finds Regis, and the Bears move the chains. Now they can run some clock. They are doing so. We're down to 2.5 minutes. Handoff Ross out to the left, following Regis, who gives them a block. Ross to the 20. He's gone. Let's go, CJ Ross. It's a 4-touchdown day. Denver seems to have no idea what to do defending runs outside the tackles. The Bears have gotten so many yards out there. It's a 2-touchdown game again, and despite the efforts of Chad Kelly in the offense, their odds are very slim. In Bear territory, they'll run. Anderson stuffed by Starling. Denver has to start using their timeouts to preserve time. 3rd down, Chad Kelly floats this. Anderson unable to make the catch. Good coverage of Mukamara. 4th down here. This is the game essentially. Chad Kelly, great throw to Smith. They just will not quit. This team has so much fight. At the 23, Kelly, high snap, handles it. Henderson makes a move, fighting ahead. Look at the play from the Broncos. I just can't get over the effort of this offense. 55 seconds left. Kelly behind his target. It's 4th down, Broncos. Is this the one that ends the game? Kelly hands it to Anderson. He gets the 1st down. And will continue playing here in Denver. 40 seconds left to go. Denver needs a touchdown, and soon. Kelly chased to his right. He goes down. Marques Starling for the 2nd time today. Now the Broncos have 23 seconds to go. Chad Kelly heaving to the end zone. Intercepted! Eddie Jackson has ended this game. Put this right in the football dictionary, right next to bull skills. That's what it's all about right there. 2 interceptions for Eddie Jackson in his return. Adam Shaheen scores a touchdown in his. And the Chicago Bears get one of their most exciting wins in a long time. 45-31 over Denver. It might be too little too late, but that will not stop me from enjoying this victory. I'm impressed with what Denver's offense was able to do. Their defense, I don't know what's happened, but they allowed 300 yards on the ground and nearly 600 yards of offense. We scored 45 points without a pick six or a special teams touchdown or really any short field. I loved what we did today on offense, and the offensive line made so much possible. We had plenty of running lanes for CJ Ross, who had a career day. Then we had all of the good throws from Trubisky, and he only got sacked 1 time. Just once against this team. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's too little too late, like I said, but regardless, we are going to try and win these games and try to find out who should be a part of our future going into next year. Mitchell Trubisky is playing for his job, and today he did very well. CJ Ross, he deserves some more carries down the stretch. We still don't know a ton about him because he's had 2 big games and a bunch of others that are just throwaway and nothing special. Harlan Regis crosses 1,000 yards on the day, but Cameron Meredith had the most impressive game of his season. Marques Starling leads this team in tackles and is 3rd in sacks now with 7. I remember the regret I had when we took him in the draft, and I couldn't have been more wrong. He's become an indispensable player for this defense that can do so many jobs and do them very well. CJ Ross is your NFC Offensive Player of the Week, which is not much of a surprise. I was wondering about the Rookie of the Year races. Currently, Harlan Regis is 2nd in the NFC, and when it comes to defense, Marques Starling, number 1. With 2 games to go, the Bears are 7-7, and they will meet the 9-5 Dallas Cowboys next week. We all know about the offensive line and Ezekiel Elliott and what this team can do. Dez Bryant is currently number 1 in the Receiver of the Year in the NFC award. Their offense is outstanding, but their defense is kind of lacking. So we'll see what kind of game we get next week against the Cowboys. But let's end this episode by talking about some scouting for the draft. I want to focus on offensive linemen this time. And there are a number of different options, whether it is for a tackle or a guard prospect. Most of the prospects I've found are actually really good pass blockers, which is necessary heading into the future. But I would also like to get a more run-focused guard. Josh Sitton and Kyle Long aren't exactly power run guards, but you got to see what Long does well today with him pulling on those tosses. He's a great athlete. So I would like to add another tackle this offseason, I believe, plus a guard that can help us punish defenses a little bit more inside. We can talk about pass blocking and sacks and all that stuff, but we're at our best when we're balanced, and that's what I want to try building for next season. That's going to end this episode, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it. I thought it was a very fun episode. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback down below in the comment section. And I have no slider changes. We just happened to pass block better, and that was nice. So I'll see you all soon. Have a great day.